I'm going to throw one more thing onto the self-care menu.
Okay.
How about a little bit of sexercise?
Oh, that's not my
I was going to get you to do this with me, but you know what? I'll let you off the hook. Brent Bishop is here, everyone. All right. This is why we get paid around here to do sexercise exercises. Brent Bishop, everyone, is going to walk us through this. It's one of those things, we talked about self-care, it's one of these things that is actually really good for your health. This can be really good to do with a partner. We all know exercise is really good for your brain, hopefully with a partner. Yeah. We all know exercise is good for your brain and your energy level, but what else can you get from sexercise?
Well, I mean, the basic, increase in confidence. If you know your partner, likes you physically, you feel more confident, you're going to perform better, right? Less stress. Those are the obvious things, but you can increase stamina, strength. In men, you can decrease the risk of ED, which is erectile dysfunction.
Erectile dysfunction.
When women, you can increase actually the rate and the intensity of the female orgasm, which is pretty cool.
This is good news, people.
This is all good news,
right? We're not going to argue against that. So confidence, energy, stamina, all these good things.
People ask me too about are you going to burn a lot of calories? Probably not, unless you're doing it all day, which good for you if you are.
You can try it.
I mean, the average sex session is about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on the person. I know, people have kids and that. Sometimes
20
you don't have
to 30 minutes
before kids. You got to just kind of cram it in when you can. But that's about maybe...
Take off the zeros after kids.
Good point. Good point.
Whatever, just get it in any way you can.
You got to get it in, right?
Okay, let's show them a few exercises. Are these exercises to basically get your body more in the mood for sex? Is that
it's
the
a
point?
combination. These are first of all, these are sexercises.
Okay.
So we're decreasing your sexual age here. There's no reason why somebody in their 40s can't have a sex life like somebody in their 30s.
Why not?
Right? So let's bring it back, dial it back a little bit.
Okay, what do you want to do first?
Let's do the first one we'll do is called the dive bomber push-up. Now again, upper body strength, depending on positions, of course. Upper body strength is really important. So we're going to get into a downward dog position, okay?
All right.
So heels to ground. From there, you're going to basically scoop down close to the ground, look right up towards the ceiling as you exhale.
Oh,
and then
this
now
feels so sexy.
Yeah, very sexy.
So sexy.
Now reverse the pattern, so come all the way back through, right? Push all the way back up to the top again.
Cool.
And you go right back into it again. So again, you're working your shoulders, your chest, your core. Spine mobility is also a key thing.
Absolutely.
And keep your low back and your core strong is going to help with endurance, of course.
And this is why when you get older, you start getting hunched if you're not dealing with that spine, right?
Right, absolutely.
Okay, what else we got?
All right, next one. I love this one.
Okay.
All right, so next one is...
That scares me.
I won't make you do it. So you need an anchor point, okay? So you're going to be my anchor point.
Right.
I'm going to have this band around my hips, okay?
All right.
I'm going to walk forward so I have a little bit of tension. You can back up just a little bit. So again,
don't do this with heels, or maybe do it with heels. I don't know.
Make sure you trust your partner if you do this. By the way.
I trust you. Yeah, you can trust me.
All right, so you're going to get into a squat. Okay, as you come out of that squat, you're going to come forward with a hip thrust. Okay,
woo!
So you're squeezing the glutes. 3 seconds.
I'll stay down here.
Back down again. Up and squeeze. Okay.
That's good.
But I mean,
no,
almost.
Do it again. Just one more.
One more time.
Just one more.
Down and squeeze. All right, your turn. But hip extension, hip flexion, and extension are involved in basically every movement, right?
Every movement. You
gotta
need
keep those glutes strong.
You need that working.
Absolutely.
Okay. What else we got?
Okay, next one. I'm going to give you the harder band.
Oh, great. Thank you. So you can explain while I
so
put
you're going to
these
throw
on.
it around your knees, so right above your knee joint, okay?
All right.
So we're doing a glute bridge. So you lie on your back. You're going to keep your core nice and tight, raise your hips up.
Yeah.
And now all you want to do is you want to abduct the hips, so you're basically moving your knees in and out.
Don't let that happen. Okay, there we go.
So again, you're activating your pelvic floor muscles, your core, your hamstrings, your glutes.
You really feel it in your glutes. Yeah, you do.
And again, this is actually a great exercise with the inverted position of the pelvic floor. You're actually awakening that whole area.
Wake up.
Waking it up. Exactly.
Get up.
Stronger orgasms. Just like that.
Okay. This is good. All right. So what is that one called?
That's called the glute bridge.
The glute bridge. Try it at home, people.
Yeah, try it at home. Try it at home.
And then we've got?
Okay, and then we're going to go into something called the V-sit rocker. Okay, so let's let's actually go back down to the ground.
Okay.
So this is, again, you can modify by bending your knees based on your strength.
This is better for my lower back.
Yeah, so this position, get the chest high, shoulders back, spine straight, okay?
Yeah.
Legs are widened.
Okay.
And all you can hold that position, or the other alternative is just to light rock back and forth.
Woo!
Very light rock. Yeah, you can go up and down. Lower body flexibility, core, spine strength, posture, all of that is really important.
It is actually really difficult to do. You have to have a really tight core for that.
You do, yeah.
Okay,
absolutely.
so this would be my favorite, the last one, because anything with a squat I love.
Okay, so goblet squat. We're going to use a med ball. You can use weights as well.
Okay.
But you want to hold it up high towards the chin.
Up
okay.
here.
And now you're going to squat down, sink as deep as you can. Toes are out wide.
Yep.
Yeah, so again, hip mobility, really important. You're getting that stretch in the adductors on the way down.
Yep.
Come back up to the top.
Nice.
Yeah, down.
So do this with a partner. It can actually be really fun. And then afterwards, all you're going to want to do is take a nap.
No, you're going to want to get in the mood. So something like this, again, you're activating the lower body. So you're getting circulation to the lower body, which is going to increase arousal. So you can do this before sex.
I think they're all great exercises. I think we should put them all on the website so people can refer to them and have some fun. Guys, sex is good health. We want you to be healthy. Put it here.